adorned the orchard. In front of the house stood the diminutive figures of two girls in short-sleeved dresses, one colored pink, the other cornflower blue. The pleasure of this plaything was that balmy summer could be turned to winter in an instant, and a tempest unleashed with a single shake of the hand. It was clever of our father to commission this extraordinary ornament, because for us, Burnham Park was the world, entire and contained. All its rooms and recesses, from the stained glass fanlight over the front door to the black-and-white checkerboard tiles in the hallway, and the beeswax-polished banister, were as familiar to me as my own body. If I try hard, I can still glimpse the ghosts of my sister and myself running down the passages, or hiding in the cubbyhole up in the eaves. In the nursery, I can picture the rocking horse, his nostrils eternally flared, galloping past the dollhouse, and the flames leaping in the hearth behind the fire-guard. I can still see the panel at the base of the window seat, inch my fingers behind it, and withdraw a glossy volume, feeling the sheen of its soft leather cover and gilt-edged pages. It is the commonplace book where I kept all my thoughts and ideas for stories, jottings, snatches of poetry, and fragments of words that delighted me. There are pictures, too. A photograph of the family lined up along the terrace, and a studio portrait of Irene and myself, heads bent close, Irene's beauty effortlessly drawing the eye. A menu from Irene's wedding breakfast. Orange soup and quenelle of plaice. A theater program for Murder in the Cathedral. And 2 pressed honeysuckle flowers from the wall at the back of our garden. The petals are frail and translucent, but the scent arises instantly, piercingly. The trouble with memories is they're treacherous. They come not single spies, but in battalions. When I think of Burnham Park now, I see myself there another time. The last time. I'm standing in the nursery, looking down the garden, making the most important decision of my life. A distant sound snaps the skein of my thoughts, and I tense, with a vigilance that is second nature, waiting for a footstep on the stair that doesn't come. I adjust the mint green dress, smoothing down the skirt, wriggling the puffed sleeves, and touching the single strand of pearls. Inspecting my appearance in the mirror, I see only calm resolve. A responsible 30-year-old woman with a frank expression and hair pushed back from her brow, who has managed with a degree of ingenuity to come by some Chanel lipstick and face powder in straitened times. The sight reassures me. What could possibly go wrong? In a parallel universe, I would turn away at this point and cancel my plans. I would walk down to the drawing room for tea and some of Jenny's Victoria sponge cake and discuss with my father the possibility of finding work in the civil service. Instead, I make my resolution and turn away from the mirror. There is no time to waste in fruitless contemplation. My secret is perfectly safe. Even now, the thought of that moment makes me shiver. My helper, Everton, who is bringing me a cup of coffee, thinks I'm cold and bundles a rug across my knees. "You okay, Miss Capel? You tired?" "I'm fine, thank you, Everton." It amazes me that such a sensitive man as Everton should be single. He is middle-aged, but despite his immense kindness, he is a solitary soul. I think he may have had a girlfriend back home in Jamaica, but I often